I love Willet.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Good song. Good song.
Who sings
Not
that?
as good as
Prince?
Billie Jean. I believe that's the Arithmetics. Here we go. Another good week. The Not Supposed to Be Here crew. We got Austin Roth. That's him.
Me.
I'm Zach Willett. And the quite festive shirt here. It's got a
You
little
can't.
Sasquatch on it. But yeah, I don't know. He's got some fucking background going on. He's drinking Good Boys. It's going to be
That's
one of those
American
nights,
Dunes.
folks.
It's American Dunes golf course right there. It's a beautiful, beautiful background.
You know, it's
Beautiful
beautiful.
course. What's
I'm just
beautiful?
gonna. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
You don't think that that's a beautiful course?
No, it's a beautiful course. Definitely. Yeah.
I have 2 balls in that water right there.
I probably have 7. Actually, I don't think I hit into that water that many times. I do remember I hit a 7-iron in there.
I'm trying to remember. I can't exactly remember what hole that even is, honestly. I feel like it's like 8 or 9 when it's coming back in.
Well, I feel like we hit that water twice. Like we go over it once, and then it's like off to your right
Mhm.
another time. And I think I did good the first time coming up to it, and then the second time, I think I shanked it and went right in the water.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, Mr.
Which,
Willett, how have you been?
that's subjective. So,
Sure, sure.
I wake up every day in paradise.
What do you usually say? Living somebody else's dream?
I'm living a dream, but it's probably somebody else's dream. There's some kid out there who's dreaming to be exactly what I am.
Fair.
And I would steer him different. If I was him, I'd be a circus clown.
Fair enough.
I don't even know. Do they have circus clowns anymore?
We talked about this I think on last week's episode about the clowns.
Yeah. But, you know, is it really a profession anymore? That's a real question.
I mean, what defines a profession?
Employed.
That's neither here nor there, if you think about it. You could be self-employed.
Have you ever? Never mind. Let's not go there on the podcast. I was gonna bring up donkeys. It was gonna get wild and raunchy.
Okay, cool. We can.
There was no raunchy there. I was gonna ask you if you ever rode a donkey.
This is a family program, Zachary.
It's the opposite of family. It's pretty much fat guys learning more about food and a couple people that we know that are
Fair.
listening to it to support us.
Very accurate. Which, think about it now. We gained quite a few, over 8 subscribers since last week's episode.
Yeah.
Which brings us now to, I believe, 70, which brings us to only 30 away from the chip, Mr. Willett. 30 away. We're right there.
Chip's gonna be bad.
It's gonna happen before you know it.
Yeah, the chip's gonna be bad. I'm not entirely excited about it, but I'm also not really that afraid of it. It's like bring it on, bring on the fucking heat. How bad can it be?
I'm
I
terrified
know that
for you.
I know not to touch my penis afterwards
Sure.
because I've heard some stories. Actually, I was watching Gordon Ramsay's Hot One the other day, and he goes, "I gotta take a piss." And he goes and takes a piss, and he comes back and he's like, "I touched my wiener while I was in there, and it wasn't very good." That's not an English accent. I don't know what that accent is, but
No,
I can
I
do a
love Gordon
decent
Ramsay.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I like Gordon Ramsay though. I watched that one of him. There was like some guys that were with him. He's grilling outside. He's like, "You sear the burger, you don't burn." And then the guy's like, "You sear the burger. How many times do it?" And he was like copying him, and it made Gordon
Mhm.
Ramsay fall over and laugh, which is rare. You don't get to see him cracking up laughing as much. I don't like him in the whole junior chef. You seen that show where it's like the mini chefs? They're like kids.
No.
And they're in that compete. It's like the normal, like, not Hell's Kitchen, but it's like the chef show where they all
Yeah.
compete, but
No,
it's kids.
it's I think it's
I think it's Junior Chef, something like that.
I think
Junior
so.
Master Chef or something.
Yeah, Junior Master Chef. That is
Yeah,
what it
I
is.
don't like him because he's all like polite and shit in it, and it's
Yeah.
weird.
For somebody who cooks a lot and somebody who's like very into the culinary world, and I watch a lot of culinary stuff, I don't watch a lot of the competition shows.
I like the
I
baking
get
shows.
I get really, really mad when I watch the cooking shows because, they're like, I'm going to throw this souffle in the oven with 12 minutes to go. And I'm like, you can't fucking bake a goddamn souffle with 12 fucking minutes in the goddamn oven. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I like
And then it
the
comes out and it's perfect.
what's that one? Like is it Hell's Kitchen when there's like the 2 teams, like the blue team and the red team,
I believe that's
and they're like in the
Master.
kitchen side by side.
That's like his first show. I believe that's
Yeah,
Master Chef. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
No,
I like that one though.
maybe that is Hell's Kitchen. You're right. I think you're right. Because I'm thinking of Kitchen Nightmares. I really like Kitchen Nightmares because that's when he
Great
goes
show.
into things. Because I also like Bar Rescue with John Taffer, where he goes and
Yeah,
he rescues
Hotel
the bar.
Rescue too.
I've never seen Hotel Rescue.
Yes,
But
you
you know what I
have.
have
You got
seen?
to watch Hotel Rescue where he goes into hotels just like a kitchen. He destroys them.
I don't know. Maybe I have.
What kind of cup you got there? Is that a Happy Gilmore Subway cup, sir?
That's a shooter.
That movie comes out on Friday, and exactly 6 days from now, that movie will
I
be
know.
out.
I know. We're less than a week. Less than a
Very
week.
excited.
I went to Subway last Monday. I said to the hoe, I said, "Give me the cups." She said, "Here you go, babe." She was flirting with me. I think I talked about that on the last podcast, though, so I'm not going to bring it up again.
I'd love to see. I want to watch that movie. Like, I want to watch it on the big screen. I wish they played that in theaters. That'd be something I'd go to the movie theaters for.
I don't really have much to complain about this week. I feel like I always use this as an outlet to complain about my life, complain about something that's happened within my life. The other thing I really want to complain about is the way that grocery stores price their products differently.
Okay.
Some people, their base price is very high, and then their sale price is very good because they made the base price so high. In
Sure.
other places, it's like the base price is low, and then the sales just make it a little better when you go there. So today we stopped at Kroger on our way home and grabbed some groceries, and I was like, I'm not buying that in here. It was literally $3 more for most. On average, everything there was $1.50 to $3 more than it was at Meijer.
Hmm.
But like Kroger's like one of those places if you go shop the sales, like it really won't be that bad. The other thing about
Mhm.
I have to say about Kroger is, ooh, a little shifty. They were out of a lot of stuff. Like the box would be there. They were just out. Like I don't know. It's very weird. I used to be a very very big Kroger advocate, and then I feel like the white people ruined it.
See, I was very anti Kroger for an extremely long time, but now that's the main. That's the main that we go.
The rotisserie chickens also aren't good.
I would disagree.
I think I've just been spoiled by really good ones is the issue.
Have you noticed how they've gotten so much smaller?
They're tiny.
Yeah.
They had a turkey in there today, and I was like, "Why is this chicken so big?" And I realized it was a turkey.
I
But
mean, they're at least half of what they used to be size wise. Like you got to get two or
Holly
three of those if you're going to feed a family.
Hollywood Market has a really good rotisserie chicken, and Costco has a really good rotisserie chicken. I haven't had Sam's Club in a long time, so I don't have a good basis there. Whole Foods used to have a decent one, but Kroger's is just real small, and it just I feel like every time I get it, it's dry, and it just doesn't have a lot of flavor. It won't touch it.
Yeah, I don't like the hot bar at a Walmart. Is
Yeah, yeah, it's not really that great. That's not that
no.
great. News to the people: we are trying a new software for the recording. We're trying to bring you guys a better experience. Please bear with us while we're still figuring things out. This week we're trying out the old Riverside FM for a recording and editing process. If it works out, we'll try to keep it. If it doesn't work out, we'll probably flush it down the toilet with some shits.
I support it. I
Yeah.
support everything that you're doing and that you're saying, and I support the fact that we're trying to bring the best experience we can for the fans. We want it to be perfect. That way, when it's time for the chip, and the millions of people who will be watching, they need something good.
We're gonna blow up. Speaking of eating something, though, I saw this stuff at Meijer today. It's in my hand. I've been fiddling with it for a hot minute. It's called Nakee butter. It is a peanut butter in a packet for you to eat like that. It's very very good. So actually, Pat introduced this to me a long time ago, and I hadn't saw it. And now they're on shelves at Meijer. But it's got a lot of like extra stuff in it too. It's got this CAMCT oil, which is really good for your brain. It's got cacao, which I believe is like a chocolate type thing. So it's like a chocolate peanut butter. These ones are really good, but the normal peanut butter and the maple butter were very good as well. It's also got 12 grams of protein in it. I was looking at their website and stuff, but
Whatever happened
they're
to just taking a spoon into a jar of peanut butter?
well, it's basically what this is. But like, you could keep this in your pocket, and then when you need it, or like if you want to squirt it on an apple or something like that. I don't. I really support this brand. They're from Detroit. I think maybe they should support us back. A couple Michiganders helping each other out, and
Yeah,
we're
I have my
peanut butter
sister.
people, and I'm telling you, they're good peanut butter people. This is good peanut butter.
What I'll tell you is that I'll try it,
Hmm.
but you know me, I'm honest. If I think it's shit, I'll say it's shit. But if it's good, I'll say it's good.
Well, I'm going to tag Nakey Butter in this, and I want them to send us some stuff, and I want you to try it.
I will do that. I promise you that I will try it. I
Yep.
just promise you
Yep.
I'll give an
Good.
honest review.
Yeah, no, I mean this is the chocolate peanut butter one. It's pretty good. Like I said, I had the maple butter one too. That one was pretty good.
It's been good
Wanted to
though.
throw
We
that
got the
wanted to throw that out there. It's a Michigan product. I like to boost Michigan products up. There's a lot of them out there that are very good. There's a lot of them out there that aren't so good. There's some of them that have really good things. Like you always told me you hate Faggo, but then I've really broke it down, and it's not that you hate Faggo. It's that you don't like the typical flavors that people try to shove down your throat. The rock and rise, the colas, the fucking those things. But you like the cotton candy, you like the cream soda, you like the things like that.
bomb pop.
I'm trying to think about other Michigan brands. Town Club Soda is a Michigan brand. They have a
Kellogg's
Honolulu Blue. Kellogg's is
Post
obviously we talked about those. What did you say?
Post
Post.
like Post cereal.
I don't know. That was a Michigan brand.
Post and Kellogg's. Yeah, they were both in Battle Creek, Michigan. Is where they both
I don't.
originated from.
I knew about Kellogg's because of the old anti-masturbation from the cornflakes. We talked about that on the cast before too. What else is a good Michigan brand? Obviously, got a lot of cherry stuff here. The old Cherry Republic. That's a good brand. Cherry salsa.
That's a good brand. Cherry Republic is a
Yeah,
good brand. I can get down
yeah,
with that.
yeah. We also fathered Eminem, Kid Rock, a couple
I
other,
thought you meant the
Tim
candy for a
Allen.
second there. When you said Eminem, I thought you meant the candy.
Eminem.
And I'm like,
He's in the
Eminem's not from Michigan. And then I'm like, oh, Eminem is from Michigan. Mr. Marshall
Eminem.
Mathers.
Yeah.
M.
He's created a monster. Nobody wants to see
I
Marshall
don't
no
like the
more.
fact that he's always spelt out M instead of just like having his name like M. I wonder if that's a copyright thing.
It probably is a copyright thing, and I think it has something to do, like, I don't know, maybe not.
Because his name is Marshall,
Yeah,
you know?
but down there in Detroit when they pronounce an M, it's not. It's
Hmm. M. E.
yeah,
M.
M.
Mhm. M. I'll tell you what, though, we went to the golf course today. We got to meet our hero, John Daly, with the old
We did. Good
good
boys.
boys. So that
Yeah.
was great. We
Said
got
hey
to
to
take a
him.
picture. Yep, got to take a picture with him. Had some great good boys on the course. It was a great day on the course. It was a phenomenal day on the course. One of the better days on the course. I think
And
that
I didn't
everybody
shoot
had a
too
great
great,
time.
it was one of those real weird days, like where some of us just had great holes, but a lot of us had bad holes. Man, there was
There
just
was
a
a lot
lot of
going on.
random things. It was a very wet course today too, so
Was
that's
I
why.
liked the greens though because they were receptive. Pretty much
Yeah.
anything you landed stayed right where it was. Like there was like that your one fucking bullshit 9-iron that went through 4 trees and landed 5 feet from the pin. That thing, I mean, it just sunk into the green. Didn't have to worry about it. But I
I mean,
enjoyed that course.
I don't want to correct you too much, but that was actually a pitching wedge, and it wasn't bullshit. That was a good golf shot, is
It
what
was
it
an
was.
unbelievable golf shot. Yeah. That is the whole. That is when people say trees are 90% air. They're referring to that golf shot right there, right there.
Yeah, yeah. I threaded the needle, and then I hit one in the fairway, and there's one little itty bitty cherry branch that's over it, and I
Yeah.
smacked that one, and it drops down. You know
That's
what?
the same hole
Fuck
that
me.
Issa holed out on too. That hole that you
Is it
did that on was the same hole that Issa holed out on. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of good. I mean,
the
think
first
about it.
time?
I chipped in today. Logan chipped in today. We had multiple chip ins. A lot of fun.
First time I ever played at the course. I was a big fan of it.
I don't remember them having those carts with their screens and everything in them last time. That was new.
Somebody said that they were new when I got there this morning,
Think
so
that they were. Yeah. They got to figure out their little location bullshit though, because that's fucking annoying.
I did stop at the McDonald's
So did I.
on my way out at the one in Bertrand.
So did I. Well, I didn't do the one at Bertrand, but I went to one on the way home as well. What did we get?
That might have been the cheapest McDonald's I've ever been to.
The one at Bertrand. I'm trying to think of where that's at.
It's
Got it. Got it.
right
Got it. Got it.
right
Got it.
next
Got it.
door to
Got it.
Tony's.
Yep. Got it.
I get a quarter
Tony's
pounder
Michigan Company.
at Penn.
Sorry.
Bronner's. I hate Bronner's. It's nothing against them. It's the people that go there. But I got a quarter pounder, add an extra patty, and it was like $6 for the drink and the burger. I was like, what? I thought that the total was wrong. I'm like, you had the right shit, correct? And they're like, yeah, we got the right shit.
That's a weird order to get, I feel like. A quarter pounder add patty. That's a
I've been
little
having a lot
extra.
of I've been having a lot of stomach issues lately, like a lot. So I've
I feel
been
that as
like
well.
really kicking back the diet. So I get no bun.
Dude, I need to do something because it's getting
It's been the
bad.
last 2 weeks. I'm just like I've had to clean up my diet because I mean it was just I was really bloated again. My stomach hurt all the fucking time. So I'm basically going back to the diet the doctor had me on originally. And I've already lost 6 pounds just by not eating all the shit that I was eating, like all
I need to do
the
something.
it's the processed food. Like I said before, like I'm not a big sugar
Everything is
person.
processed
Like
food though, man.
yeah, I mean like I like to enjoy like something sugary every now and then. Like I had the moon pie like last week and stuff like that.
Sure.
I mean, the fucking shit that I was like, I don't know if it was like because I was eating some frozen lunches and stuff, and then like obviously I was eating Subway like twice a week and stuff like that. I don't know, something was fucking on my stomach, so the bread is gone. I've already lost 5 pounds just like that. Just fucking
I
stop
need to
eating
cut
all
back
that
on the
bullshit.
pop. I need to cut back on the pop.
Yeah, actually, I only drink pop on like 1 or 2 days a week. Like usually when we're recording the podcast, I'll have 1 to 2, and then like I have like one.
I'm really not that bad. I only ever drink pop on a day that ends in Y. So
I really like. I had one. I had a pop on Monday, and I've had 2 pops today.
these little good boys are getting dangerous. They're gonna start really hurting the bank account here pretty quickly. I'm blowing through these things like water. And now that the corner store up by my house, he's got them set aside just for me. I literally walk in. He's like, because I tell him all the time, I'm like, hey, you got to get these here. I was like, I promise you they'll sell, and even if they don't, I will buy them. So I literally walked in today to get some milk, and he's like, Austin, come over here, buddy. And brings me over there, and he's like, I got these set aside right here for you. He's got 2 cases for me. I was like, listen, you, me, we're gonna get along just fine. Okay. Little upcharge on the price, $19.99 for the box. Get them $16.99. $3 difference from that and Meyer. But it's a
Yeah,
convenience. It's literally a minute and 30 seconds from my house.
yeah. I mean, you're probably saving gas.
True.
Probably saving that money in gas.
Probably evens out.
Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty good. I like the lemonade ones, the
Yeah.
lemonade and iced tea ones.
Well, that's
It's
what they
the
are.
problem. The
Iced tea
problem
and
for me.
lemonade.
Well, yeah, but they have like the raspberry one and the. I like
Well,
just the OG.
they're all okay. You like not the lemonade. You like the OG flavor, original flavor. Understood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just the lemonade and tea, not the all the extra. Like I can't like the raspberry and the peach and stuff. Like they're good, they're decent, whatever. The problem is when you overly sweeten something like that, something that's only got 97 calories and it's got no sugar in it,
Mm-hmm.
it's just too much for me. I don't know. I have a lot of problems with like overly sweet things now. Like before I used to be a little fatty. I used to be on the sugar, but now, the only reason I'm fat now is the quantity of things that I eat in my nighttime snacking. Because, like, popcorn, this, that. I work a desk job now. I'm not up moving around. I'm not climbing through attics anymore. I'm not doing any walking around, hanging shit up on people's doors anymore. It's just,
I
I work at
am
a desk all day. I don't run anymore. I'm not a runner anymore.
I would say that probably 70% of my daily calorie intake happens between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., which is like the worst thing you can possibly do for your body.
Yeah, that's probably one. Well, yeah, because like I'll eat like a light breakfast. I'll have a decent lunch. I usually have a pretty big dinner. It's usually a pretty big meat and like a potato or whatever else it's gonna be. We're eating a lot of box stuff there for a minute because it was really easy. The high pretzel stuff, they have hamburger helpers and things like that. That's when I
Nothing
really
wrong with
got
that.
bloated again. It's just it's not healthy for you. It's not good substance, and especially when I'm not like working out like I used to. So it's I'm
What if
not
you do
working
like
those
homemade
calories very
hamburger
hard.
helper?
I'm sure that's probably better. Like if you did like a stroganoff at home with like egg noodles,
What's like the
probably
real
better.
difference though between like me just cooking meat, making just plain noodles, and then adding like the flour and the milk and everything else doing it instead of just doing it the box? Like, what is it
Well, the
about the
box is
box of hamburger helper? Is it just like that seasoning packet that with all the other shit in it? Is that what does it? Because it's just
yeah,
noodles, and then you make your own meat.
yeah, yeah. But the problem is a lot of that stuff is like very like shelf stable, like not good shit for you. Like all that powdered stuff that you pour in there, like that seasoning has got to be awful for you. It's probably got like fucking dehydrated
I
monkey
remember
ass
back
and
when I
fucking
went like really heavy, like fresh out of college. If you remember when I was like, I mean, I like, tracked every single calorie, micro, everything I did for like 2 months. What I
Mhm.
found out, what killed me the most, and I just live in delusion now because I won't go through it again. With me was condiments like
Yeah, condiments
ketchup,
can get you.
mayo, mustard, barbecue sauce, all that shit. You don't realize, like, you don't think, like, because I just like
Oh
pour it
yeah,
on my whatever, right? You don't think about how much that adds. It's a lot. Like in like a one
a
amount isn't
hundred
crazy.
calories for yeah, 100 calories for
Yeah.
one squirt of
And you do
barbecue
that
sauce.
every day for a week, for a month, for a year. It's like your total calorie for just
Mhm.
condiments is outrageous, and it's nothing. It doesn't provide you anything other than flavor. You're not getting any nutrients from smacking down some mayonnaise. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's good though. Yeah, it's
Most of
been a
my
good week though.
Most of
It's
my
been a good week.
calories come from like random little snacks. Like when I get home, I eat a handful of nuts. So, there's 140 calories.
Good for
And
your
then
heart if they're almonds.
I mean, there's some almonds in there. It's
What about
usually like a
honey
little
roasted
snack.
peanuts?
I mean, I fuck with them.
I'll tell you what, a TB3 of nuts would be damn good. I could get a lot of
They're
nuts.
good.
I could get some bad and some good nuts, actually, very easily. That's a good one. I have to
I,
pin
s-
that.
I skip breakfast a lot.
See, here's the thing. I was going to say it and then I forgot, and you just reminded me again. I don't honestly enjoy eating breakfast. Like, I'm just busy. I wake up, I go to work, I
Hmm.
do my thing. Like, I'm not hungry until later in the day. But because of like my pills for my back, I've been kind of forced to eat breakfast in order to take them. I have to have food in my system.
Hmm.
So it's one of those weird things where like I'd love to go back to like intermittent fasting, and not eat anything till like noon or 1. But whenever I decide, like if I just say, I'm intermittent fasting, I can't eat till like noon, I'm like
You're
starving. I'm
starving.
so
Yeah.
hungry. But like the next days, if I'm not on a diet, not on intermittent fasting, I just will wake up and not eat until 1 o'clock and not even realize it.
Hmm.
So it's
Hmm.
fucking annoying how it's like that,
Yeah.
but it's
See,
weird.
like I enjoy breakfast. I'm a very big breakfast person.
I love it.
I
Yes.
really believe in breakfast too. Like I believe in
Sure.
like you need that meal to start your day. The problem is I wake up late. I don't have time. I can't stop. There's nowhere healthy to get breakfast. Like that's the other issue is you eat shit for breakfast. We are horrible with our
Well,
breakfast
there's
in the
not,
United States.
foreshadowing for the TB3
Hmm.
today, but there's not a lot of like healthy. It's like this is
Hmm.
healthier
Hmm.
than the worst, but there's not a lot of like healthy, like everything
Yeah.
in my top today for healthy or for the TB3. We'll just spoil it ahead. We're not going to get to it right now,
Hmm.
but TB3 is breakfast food, right? Everything on the top for me, none of it is healthy. Like none of it is healthy at all. Even like the
No.
oatmeal packets, which is not on my TB3, but like that oatmeal packets, that's not healthy for you at all. Like there's so much
No.
sugar and
There's
shit in there. It's crazy.
Yeah. You're supposed to do like the overnight oats or whatever. Those are supposed to be better.
I think a lot of the reason why I'm not hungry in the mornings, like I can go until like noon or whatever, is because of how much crap I eat at night. Like if
Yeah.
it's 11:30 and I'm smacking some leftover Chinese food, and then I go to sleep immediately and wake up, my
Hmm.
body's not like, oh my God, I'm hungry because I haven't eaten since 6 o'clock. It's like I just ate a badass fucking meal like a fat person.
Hmm.
So I think
Yeah.
that's what it is. I think if I stop
Yeah.
myself, at like 8,
I eat like a
I would
I eat
probably
like
be
a
better.
stoner who doesn't smoke weed. Like,
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I wake up fucking, or I'm like sitting on the couch at like 10 o'clock and I'm like, yeah, I could fucking eat some chicken rice and broccoli right now. I got some left over and I just, I go microwave it. It's like, yeah, I have like a second dinner. But all of that started when like I was working out heavily,
Hmm.
because like, especially like when we played football, like, we ate two dinner. You had to just to keep up with the calorie intake. And my
Two
body is just
lunches,
like,
two breakfasts,
yeah,
four
yeah,
snacks.
I just could never get rid of that shit. And it's like I looked at a picture of myself the other day, like when we were playing football, and it was like, like we were obviously, we're a little fat, we're a little chunky guys, but we
Well,
were
it's
we were
crazy.
very muscular.
We were
Like,
also like very healthy in the
yeah.
sense of like our bodies, like we might have weighed 80 pounds more than we weigh now, but like
Hmm.
we could run longer, we could run further, we had better conditioning, our
Hmm.
cardiovascular was a lot better, we were stronger, we were more physically fit, mentally fit. Like I am not even within 70 pounds of what I was at like my absolute heaviest right now,
Hmm.
but I feel 1,000 times worse than I ever felt when I was at my biggest. Because when I was at like
Yeah.
my biggest, again, we're playing football, we're doing everything, we're doing whatever, right? Like you said, like we're using our bodies. We were big, but we were
Yeah.
like built. Now it's like just it's like the scene in Clip. He's flipping his belly. That's what I feel like every day I wake up.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That's
don't
what
know.
I
Like
feel
I
like.
even looked at like because my mom like sent me a picture the other day of like when I was coming home from the army and like obviously that was like the super skinny, but then even like when I kept up with the running and stuff like that, I saw a picture of myself the other day and I was like, like I was very lean. I mean, I still had like the a little bit of fat on me because I never gave up the eating, but it's
Sure.
just like I was working out so much. At one point in time, I was running like 2 miles like every other day, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's a person I
I
work
was
with.
flipping tires.
She's incredible, and she runs fucking. She's incredible at the fact that she runs marathons. Okay, and like I'll walk into the office, and they'll be like, "Hey, Austin, how was your night?" Like, "Oh, it's good.
Hmm.
I tried this new Chinese food place. It was good. Whatever. We watched the new Netflix movie." And then I'll look over and she'll be like, "Yeah, it was a pretty slow night for me, and I ran a quick 18, and then I just kind of went to bed." Like, what? No, it was just a quick 18. 18 miles? Yeah. Okay, psychotic. Fucking psychotic. Who just wakes up and that's like cross country. Like the people who are into cross country and shit. It's like I will never be able to understand. I'm openly saying it. I will
Hmm.
never understand the people who run and like enjoy the act of. I understand well, you get the runner's high, Austin. It's great. I can get high from shooting heroin up my fucking arm if I really wanted to and get there a lot quicker. You know what I mean? I don't even have to get off my couch.
You
I
get
have to get
skinny
off my
still.
couch.
You get skinny.
Exactly. Maybe faster, possibly quicker. I
Yeah,
lose my teeth,
possibly.
so I don't have to worry about like dental insurance either.
No, heroin's just gonna put some tracks on your arm. You got to do
That's
meth
true.
if you want to lose your
Math.
teeth.
That's true. That's true. You're
But
right.
then you could eat everything through a straw.
Fair.
Yeah, but running running is a real weird thing for me. Like, because I do not enjoy like trail running. I do not enjoy like I enjoy like hiking. I really do like going on a trail and hiking. But like road running, like I like to run on like a track. I like to run like where it's smooth.
There is literally, and I mean this, there's nothing I hate more than running. It's just so boring and you're just dying. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
now that
I
I'm out of
hate
shape
it.
again, like now that I'm not a runner anymore, I'm like it's just torture.
Because I just feel like there's a lot of things I can do that gives me the same end result as running does. Whether it's like rowing,
Hmm.
whatever it is. I just feel like there's a lot of things I can do that brings me
Yeah.
that same result without having to spend 7 hours running. I was big. I was big when I went to the gym of the whole like jack up the incline, put it to like a brisk
Hmm.
walk and do that for 20,
Hmm.
30 minutes because you burn way more than you will fucking, jogging. Or I don't know. I don't understand the science, but I know it's true. You'll burn
Yeah.
way more shit doing that.
Yeah. What's a
I was
steady
like that.
patient?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got bad knees. I got a bad hip. I got a bad back now. I've been fucked up in life a couple of times. I got a bad lip because I got hit in the face with a ball, but golf ball that would be.
Did I send you
Um,
that picture of my ankle?
yeah.
That thing is getting fat. Like at this point, you can't even see the ankle bone. It's so swollen right now.
Took a fucking dive on the course today. Fell in a
That
little
was
fucking
rough.
mud hole.
That
That was
hurt
rough.
bad.
It was hard not to laugh at it because it was like there was so much going on at the time. I got Logie over here just chirping. He's like, I think that he told me he got a 6, but it was definitely a 7. And then
He's
you
like
get you
talking to
get
me
the
in that
vote.
moment too. I couldn't even hear him. I'm like so like I just like when you get hurt and it's just like a loud pitch sirens
Yeah,
going off in your head. That's what I'm hearing. I'm
yeah.
sitting there and I just
But
see him talking.
he said that to me, and I was like, oh, you got to get in his shit. You got to get after him. He can't be lying about a score. So I'm talking him up, and that just happens. And I was like, it's the best time and the worst time for that to happen.
It was painful. It was very, very
Man,
painful.
man. Let's rack up this TB3 breakfast items. I don't remember who went first last week,
I
so
did.
I think. Oh, you done? I was
Yep.
gonna say I think someone here ever got a coin, but
I went
if you're
for the
that
old
goddamn confident in
weapons.
yourself, all right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna really change it up this week. I want to do something that I haven't done in a hot minute. I might never have done. I really don't know. I'm gonna go my number one overall right off the rip.
Okay, so we're going top, first, bottom, second.
But I'm going number one. I'm not going 3-1. I'm
Okay.
going number
One,
one
two.
and down to number three.
Okay.
I'm going biscuits and motherfucking gravy at number one. I love biscuits and gravy.
I like the pick. I like the pick from you. It's something that can transcend hours of the day. It's something
Mhm.
that's really good morning, afternoon. It's a great brunch. It's one of the best brunch plays because it's a great median between breakfast and lunch. The breakfast gravy is great. And honestly, I don't even want to say it because I'm going to get bashed for it, but like, I'm good with fucking gravy out of a can. Like the breakfast gravy out of a can. If I'm camping or
See,
something, like it's just as good. I like the
I
homemade
struggle
shit.
with it out of yeah, I struggle with it out of a can. I don't know why it's got a funky flavor to me, but I mean I eat it. But I
Yeah.
love fucking
What's the
biscuits and
restaurant?
gravy.
No, what's the restaurant I'm thinking of? Help me, please. I'm
One
multiple good boys in right now. Help
Brian's,
me.
Brian's
No,
and Lapeer. Can
breakfast
you
restaurant.
describe the restaurant at
Breakfast
all?
restaurant that we love, old school, cabin feel.
Cabin feel. Shit, I don't know. I was thinking
Rocking
of Big
chairs on the
Boy.
front of it. What is this fucking restaurant
Oh,
called?
Cracker Barrel, big
Thank
guy.
you. Thank you. Thank you, Cracker Barrel. They
Golly.
have bomb biscuits and gravy.
They've got a lot of bomb food. To be honest, they're one of those places that's got a little too commercialized at this point, and it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still good. It's still
All
good.
right, so
I
number one, biscuits and gravy. I respect that out of you. I
okay.
do.
Yeah. I am going to tell everybody right now, pump the brakes. I love country fried steak. It's not on my list because I don't consider that just a breakfast item.
I had it for dinner like a week ago, so fair.
Yeah. So that is not going to be on my list, but that would be if we did all-time foods, that would be in my top.
Breakfast for dinner is incredible. Just so we're on the same page.
It is. It is.
Um, okay, number one for me overall. If I'm picking breakfast food and I'm going blind ranking, what do I want? What is
Mm.
the number one? What can I eat all the time and never get tired of because of the variety? Pancakes.
I fuck with pancakes. I
Love a
fuck with
good
the International
pancakes.
House of Pancakes. I
Yep.
fuck with Denny's pancakes.
Yo, hop
I
of the
fuck with
eye.
Cracker Barrels. Yeah.
Yo, Buffy.
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 Yeah,
Yeah, she
Buffy.
had her hand in the cookie jar, didn't she? Really fucked herself on that one. But pancakes are great because you can go like again healthy and throw some blueberries or strawberry shit, or you can go chocolate chip, you can go peanut butter cup, you can go butterscotch, you can go plain like a buttermilk, a cast. See, Cracker Barrel, going back to Cracker Barrel, the cast iron skillet
Mhm.
fucking pancake
I
it gets
think
that nice
I think when they do that, they consider that not it's not a hot cake. It's not a pancake. I can't remember what they call it. I
love,
don't know, like a fried cake or something like that. But they
love.
because they do it in all the butter and shit. It shit's good. Shit's good. I mean,
Very good.
my number two is kind of close to that. My number
Okay.
two is going to be a French toast. I love
Your
French
French
toast.
toast waffle pancake. It's a debate as old as time. I would always go pancake at one because of the variety you can get with it. French
Mhm.
toast is kind of boring, but I love French toast. I love
Yeah,
French. I love waffles too, but yeah,
yeah.
I
A couple
respect
of
it.
years ago, I tried French or stuffed French toast for the first
Oh,
time, and like I said, I'm not a big sweets guy, but that's something where the sweets can they can fuck. I'm a big maple syrup guy. I love the flavor of maple. We're here, we're from the mid, all right. We're hopping, skip, step down from those terra feeders up in the north, but I'm a big maple
stuff.
fella.
I'll tell you what. If you're ever anywhere where Kirk is making breakfast, here's the deal. You got to not do that.
But
For whatever reason, every time you do that, it is so unbelievably loud.
is it?
It sounds like a fucking snare drum. It's smacking a snare drum. I don't get. At first, I didn't pick up on it, and then like the last four times, it's just had a lot of noise. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay, I know that you need your nicotine, so I'm not trying to ruin your life. Yeah, like right
I
there,
don't have
that
any.
noise. That noise right there makes me want to reach
I
through
don't have
this
any
camera
zins in here right
and
now.
fucking smack you. But if you ever have Kirk ever making food, he makes literally the best fucking stuffed French toast you'll ever have in your life. It's so thick, it's so good. See, when I walk into somebody's house and they're like, "Hey, I'm making French toast," and they pull out the Texas toast, I already know that they know what they're doing. You know, they get that
Oh yeah,
thick Texas toast.
that
I
thick
already
stuff.
know that you know what's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
French toast is great. I see it's
Hmm.
I'm not upset with the pancake play because again I have my logic for why, but French
Hmm.
toast I might take French toast over pancakes on a daily basis. I might. But you don't have blueberry French toast ever. You don't have chocolate chip French toast. You could, but you don't. I like that out of you. A solid 1-2 combo coming out of Big Willie.
Hmm. Hmm.
Number two for me, I'm not copying, but it just is what it is. It's breakfast, biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy for all the same reasons
Hmm.
that you said. It's so good, man. Especially if like
Hmm.
I hate to keep going back to like camping or something, but like when you're cold, or even not even
Hmm.
that, like if you just wake up in the wintertime and it's cold out and you got like your
Hmm.
sweats and your hoodie and all that, and you get a nice warm ass plate, some
Hmm.
fresh buttered biscuits with some
Hmm. My grandma was
fantastic.
down two weekends ago, and I made biscuits and gravy while she was down. It's just, I mean, it's just a great breakfast.
It's unbelievable, and it's like it's like hearty,
Hmm.
because you got like the
Yeah.
carbs from the biscuits, you got like the
Yep.
sausage, the gravy. It's got a little bit
Yep.
of a little cut here of spice to it. I like that. I'm with it. Great one, two out of you. Here we go. Number three.
My number three, I had to go different. I had to go for something else, something that I always enjoy to have with my breakfast. So I'm going breakfast side now.
Okay.
Sausage links,
Links over patty any day of the week. There's no if and or
links
buts
over
about it.
panel.
What
I
does
really
fucking Joey
struggle.
Diaz says? Links over patty or go fuck your mother. I mean, it's simple.
I mean, it's blue cheese on my wings. Go fuck your
I know.
mother, but
I changed it.
But yeah, I don't. I really struggle with that because I want to throw a breakfast burrito out there because I'm a big breakfast burrito guy. But like to me, a breakfast meal isn't complete without sausage links. I go places. I'm like, give me the big breakfast, give me the sausage links.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't make a maple.
It's always links over patty. If you tell me like you have patty, I'm probably not going to get them. I see. I have a hard time with bacon because I'm weird, and I
Hmm.
love bacon. I'm an American, but I like my bacon how 1% likes their bacon. I want that shit burnt. Like I want when I bite into it to just like crumble into a million pieces of char.
Yeah, I want it. I
Um,
want it so crispy that it's almost burnt.
yeah, I just
No,
don't. Whenever I have like a rubbery, you get like that rubbery, chewy bacon, it fucking ruins. I think sausage is better than bacon.
for me, the problem what I have with bacon is that you don't get a lot of it when you order it somewhere, or even like when you make it at home. You buy a pound and a half of bacon, you don't really get a lot of bacon.
I can tell
But
you where you get a
bacon
lot
is
of
a
bacon.
very good elevator. Yeah, Tony. They deep fry that shit. But
I
bacon
agree.
is a very good elevator.
I
You
agree.
throw it in something, you get the grease in it, you get, like
Yep.
bacon is a
Yep.
very, very good elevator. It's just not, for me, it's not there as
Yeah.
a breakfast side.
I will always take sausage over bacon, especially Mr. John Hubbard calling you out right now. Give me a little maple sausage links.
See, I don't love the maple sausage. He doesn't like the maple bacon. He does
He doesn't
fuck
like
with the
maple,
maple.
any of that shit. He doesn't like maple. He'll get hostile about any of that.
Remember we went to his house one time, we pulled the maple sausage links
Yeah.
out, we
Oh,
gave him a
I'm well
bunch of shit
aware.
about it, and he goes, these are sausage links, not bacon.
Good three. Odd that you went with the side there, though, to be honest with you. That's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see how it
Yeah,
pays off for you.
that was real hard. I went back and forth between the breakfast burrito and that because I do fuck
I
with the
respect it
breakfast
though, because
burritos.
you're staying true to your guns. Number three for me, and really, we say it all the time, but especially on this kind of a list, you can move around one, two, and three pretty quickly, especially
Mhm.
on the day.
Yeah.
It's something that I find myself being very talented at making. I think that I can put myself up there with a good majority of people and make a good one, especially if I have the right ingredients and really fill it out. Is an omelet, specifically a French omelet. I like the trifold. I don't like the half fold. I don't do the half fold.
Mhm.
I want that bitch wrapped. And
Mhm.
again, it goes back to the variety. I like variety. And with
Mhm.
an omelet, you can fucking cheese,
Mhm.
ham and cheese. You can throw peppers, onion, bacon, sausage, fucking whatever you want. You can put. I love a farmer's omelet with a little of the breakfast gravy. I get with the omelet and then the biscuits too. So I'm big on omelets. I know you're not a big egg guy, but I'm big on omelets again because you can mix
I
it
love
up.
omelets.
Yeah, oh, you can have an omelet every day of the week and have a different omelet every
Yeah.
single time.
Yeah. I'm a big I really like the farmers omelets
Yep.
and I like the western omelets and then I like the country omelets. Those are my
Yep.
top three omelets.
Farmers, that has the hash browns on the inside. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big
Yes.
move, especially when they're crispy hash browns. See, I didn't even think about that. That's a great honorable mention. You throw some hash browns in there or some home fries,
Mhm.
especially when they're good.
Mhm.
Hash browns is another thing
Mhm.
though, like bacon. It's got to be crispy. I don't want,
Mhm.
it's got to be
Yeah.
crispy. Hash
Yeah.
browns are good though. All right.
All right, so I mean, we could jump down to my number three on the bottom then. And you just mentioned this, it's eggs. And my problem with eggs isn't that I dislike eggs, it's that I have a hard time with eggs because some people cook them different. I really like an over easy egg, but sometimes I get it, it's a little too runny. Sometimes I get it, it's not runny enough. It's a little too overcooked.
Consistency is
Sometimes
tough.
the egg's got a weird flavor to it. It's got eggs are just a weird thing for me. I struggle with them. I eat them at home a lot, but I don't eat them elsewhere. I eat hard boiled eggs at home and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of those things that could just be very weird for me. It's like I don't have to have it to make my breakfast. But now what I do like to do is I like to the biscuits and gravy. I like to fry it over easy egg, throw it on top of it because then you get the yolk mixed in with it. Oh,
Yeah.
fucks up.
I can respect that out of you. I can, and I knew it was coming. I didn't know if it was going to be one, two, or three, but I knew because you've never been a big egg guy. I remember
Uh-huh,
I used to take 8 eggs and I just crack them into a
uh-huh,
pan and fry them and eat them
uh-huh.
because I've always liked eggs.
Yeah,
But that's a good one. Number three for me. This was hard. I told you right before we even started recording. I had a hard time with the bottom because
I
I
had a
mean
very hard time with the bottom
I
because
eat
I
almost
eat all
anything.
these things. Yeah,
Exactly.
I
Yep.
mean,
These are
there's not very
this
many
goes into
breakfast foods
the
I won't eat.
same here. This goes into like the I would rather have something else kind of a conversation. Now, number
Yeah.
one or number three for me, I should say, I need the chance to explain myself, okay? Because I love it and I eat it more than anything. More than any other thing
Uh-huh.
that's a breakfast item, I eat this more of, but it's on my bottom, and that's cereal. Okay. Now I have
Nope.
cereal there, not because I don't like it. Again, I eat it more than any other breakfast item that's there. I think it's a horrible breakfast. I think it's
Yeah.
a horrible breakfast, especially now that we're adults and
It's a
we're
great
large
midnight
and
snack
whatever.
though.
It's a phenomenal snack. But see, I view eating a bowl of cereal as a fucking snack. I'll take a box without even trying. It's like always two or three bowls. It's like Oreos. You just keep it going.
Little,
But
little
it's a
raisin bran
horrible
crunch.
breakfast. Like if you're hungry and you worked out, you do whatever the fuck you're doing in life, you just wake up and you want breakfast and you eat a bowl of
Uh-huh.
cereal or two bowls,
Uh-huh.
you're not full for one.
Yeah.
And your body hasn't absorbed anything but sugar and shit.
Yeah. Cereal's horrible for you. We
Oh
went
yeah.
down the aisle one day where you got that Yucca app. Like we just went down the aisle one day. There is not a cereal out there that is good for you.
There's
Like
some
it
that
is
are
horrible for you.
healthier than others, but they're not. And I do like a lot of
Yeah.
I like Raisin Bran Crunch, Special K. There's a lot of cereals I like, but I just don't think it's a good. When we did the top three, bottom three breakfast foods, I
Uh-huh.
think it's a horrible breakfast. I think the majority of people would agree with me on that. Even though they eat it
Uh-huh.
all the time and they love it, doesn't mean that it's a great breakfast. If I'm
Uh-huh.
comparing an omelet next to a bowl of cereal, like one of those is going to be better than the other.
Yeah. 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 When you go to the hotel and they're like, we got continental breakfast, you go out there and they got just cereal. Like, all right, this is fine. But when you go out there and they got cereal, they got eggs, they got sausage, they got bacon, they
Waffle.
got waffles,
See,
yeah,
I'm a
that's the
sick
best time to
fuck
have a
too because
waffle.
I love those fucking powdered eggs that are just dog shit. I
See,
fucking love those things, man.
that's what fucks with me. That's what throws the eggs down. Is I can't fuck with the powdered eggs. I can't fuck with all that shit.
I can eat it all.
Yeah,
Something about
yeah,
that like fake styrofoamy flavor you get is
yeah.
good.
It's some weird. It's one of those weird artificial things I just don't like.
I agree.
Let's go down to number two on my list, though, and it's going to be another explanation needed because I do enjoy them, but it's hash browns, and it's exactly what you said. It's they got to be crispy. They got to be right. And you go places and you're like, hey, let me get hash browns. And this is my issue with it is that you get it and it's a pile of hash browns. They haven't spread out the potatoes, so the potatoes aren't getting crisp. So you get these soggy ones in the middle that aren't that great. And now I fuck with them again. I like hash browns. I like shredded potatoes. I love the McDonald's hash brown because that bad
It
bitch
is.
is crispy. But
It's a
it's just
That's a hard one for me to wrap just
mm,
because I do love hash browns. Again, I love
yeah,
cereal, so I guess I understand your logic for putting it on the bottom. The
yeah,
inconsistency is rough. You know it's going to be
mm,
good when you get it's diners. Diners do hash browns
mm,
good because whenever you get them, it's like an omelet or something, and then you have a huge, it's like a big sheet, like a fucking four
mm,
by four sheet, and they're all flat. It's crispy,
mm,
crispy. That's good, but I
mm,
have had it before, especially like a restaurant you go to, like a decent breakfast restaurant, and like you said, they're piled up. And the outside, you're like, oh, this is going to be good. It's crispy. Your fork goes into it. But then you get to that middle part, and you're like,
mm.
did we not cut up mix here? What's going on with this whole process?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
understand.
That's my problem with it. It's inconsistent. It's the same with the
Yep.
eggs. It's just the inconsistency of where you go.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. No, I respect that. I do respect that. Number two for me, this won't look good for anything involved, but it's just I'm being honest. This is an honest podcast. We don't lie here. We're not going to lie to our viewers and our fans. We're going to be honest with them. I think that fruit is a dog shit breakfast, and I'll give you multiple excuses or multiple reasoning, anyways, for it. Okay. Number one, I think it's a great accessory. Add it into your oatmeal, add it into your pancake, add it into your whatever. I'm with it. But like you have a banana and like some yogurt, or like you do a fucking apple. and some berries. What are we doing here? I mean, are we just eating our granola bar and pretending like we had a meal? There's people who eat fruit and they're like, oh, I had breakfast this morning. I had a bowl of fruit. So you didn't have breakfast. You just had a quick snack and then left the house. I think it's a dog shit breakfast. Fruit to me is also not filling at all. I don't feel like no matter how much fruit I eat, it's very filling. Watermelon, maybe because of the water aspect of it, like that'll fill you up. But like, I could eat 6 apples and I don't know if I'm full by any stretch of the imagination.
My problem with
Fruit.
fruit for breakfast is everywhere you go, it's always that mixed bowl, and then you just get very different. You get one piece of cantaloupe that's good, you get one piece of watermelon that's good, you get one decent blueberry, and you get
Yeah,
one decent grape, and then the rest of it's like you got the ass end of it.
I completely
But
agree.
yeah, I mean, I get it. My number one on the bottom is anything whole grain. Fuck whole grain. Fuck everything about it. Fuck the marketing on whole grain. Whole grain is not good for you. They marketed it to you. It's shitting on you. Fuck it. I'd rather have some fucking Nakee butter. But
Nakey butter. I like the name.
yeah, yeah. It's
I
this
can feel
fuel and focus
myself.
that makes your taste bud happy. I'm eating it right now. This shit's fuck. It's
I
like
can
eating
feel myself like
like a
slowly but
liquid Reese's.
surely getting rather tuned up right now from all of these good boys. And I like the name. I like the name of that a lot. Is the old Nakey. What is it? Nakey butter?
Nakee butter.
I like the Nakey. I like they go double E on that too. They don't go IE. I
You
like
know,
double E.
it
Stay
just tastes
stronger.
like a fucking like a melted Reese's.
Sure. Number
You got a
one
lot
for
less
me on the
sugar in it
bottom.
though.
Now this might be I'd have to think about it, but it might be the only breakfast food that I actually do not like. Like don't like it, don't want it, don't like it, actually hate it. And that's grits. I do not like grits. They're shit. They're not
I like buttered
good.
grits.
They're fucking dog shit. What are we talking about here? Give me hash browns. Give me home fries. Give me French fries for all I give a fuck. Grits, they're so just it's like eating nothing. They're not
Yeah,
good.
see,
The texture I don't like. No.
see, when I was living down south, though, I got some good grits.
They
And
love it
like,
down there, you know? It's like a
mhm,
palate cleanser, you know? It's like it's
yeah.
dog shit is what it is. It's not good.
But I mean, they eat it with sugar. They eat those like we eat oatmeal in the north, though.
Yeah, but
I
see,
know I
when
had some
people
really
try to
good grits
compare
when I was
that,
down
like if I go to a restaurant or somewhere and I'm like, "Do you have oatmeal?" And they're like, "No, but I have grits."
there. Mhm.
I'm gonna smack you in the fucking head.
We
Like
used to
that's
eat
so apples and
cream of
oranges to
wheat
me.
and cream of rice a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, see, cream of wheat, that's that shit right there. Like, but I don't think that you should be comparing oatmeal and fucking grits. Like when I said you have oatmeal and you said, "Oh, I
Yeah.
have grits," they're not the same thing. We're doing apples and
No, they're
oranges here.
not. No,
They're
they're
completely
not.
different textures, everything. I don't, yeah. So grits at number one, and I'm confident with that. I'm good with that at number one. Don't like it. Don't.
Okay. A little angy there, but that's fine. All right, you hate grits, and that's what we established in this TB3 tonight.
I don't like them.
Let's move on to something a little bit more positive in the world.
Okay.
A CEO got caught with his head of HR. And it was just, Lauren and I were talking about this in the car earlier. If they would have just like kept calm and not done anything crazy, like if he would have just leaned in and kissed her, like if he just covered his
Nobody would
face and
have
kissed
known.
her,
It would have never
no,
went
never,
viral. It would have never
no,
went anything. I mean, I'm sure maybe like the wife might have seen it or something and like the
mhm,
divorce, all that cool, but it would have never been like their reaction is what made it big. I have
yeah,
2 points on what you bring up right there. One is what I just said. It's what you just said. Their reaction is what did it to them. Like him flat out, it was like a movie. Like
yeah.
jumps, ducks, hides behind the chink, and the girls just fucking, like this, like
Mhm.
don't see me, like sorry, bitch, you're fucking live on television. Everybody in the world just seen
Well,
you.
yeah, and then the Coldplay singer literally just goes, either they're having an affair or they're really shy. And
Yeah,
so then you have 100 internet detectives out there. So as soon as somebody got that on video, everybody was just like, all right, face search this guy, figure out what he is. Holy shit, he's the CEO of fucking astronomy or whatever the fuck it's called. They fucked themselves. They were
100%.
fucking each other and they fucked themselves.
Facts. I have such a problem with this guy. Did you see his apology that he put out?
I started reading it and I just gave up on it.
It's so like the first half is awesome. It's ownership.
Yep.
I'm sorry to my wife and everybody that I did
Hmm.
that. It's obviously extremely private. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for myself. Da da da. Obviously, it's wrong. Blah 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 blah. And then he like there's a big gap, and then another little
Hmm.
like PS message. It's so bad. His reaction to it is horrible. He goes into like, I just want to mention that I think that when, somebody is having a private moment, it's really bad for, the singers. He's like blaming Coldplay for
Yeah.
fucking for doing that at a concert. Like, buddy,
Hmm.
you're at a concert live that's doing a kiss cam and you're basically groping this bitch on a fucking railing. Like, what are we talking? You can't blame him. And then they're like
Hmm.
mad that like the internet published it. It's 2025, buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
the internet
fucking fart in
detectives.
your hand without having that bitch
Yeah.
go viral. Like his response was
I mean,
horrible,
shit,
horrible.
we got 70 subscribers out there right now. If I fucking shit in my hands, clapped, or rubbed it on my face, our fucking podcast would blow up the next day because people would be like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Might be worth it.
It might be worth them.
Might
I
be
don't know.
something worth doing.
My stomach's been pretty fucked up. I'm not clapping that shit.
Yeah, but it was his response was horrible. It made it seem so bad. It was like the classic, like, I'm sorry I did wrong, but I
Yeah.
think you guys shouldn't have done that. Like, buddy, you're in the wrong here. Like, no
Hmm.
one else is in the wrong but you. And is it confirmed that she's the head of HR?
Yeah, she's the
Because
chief.
that's ironic. Is that not
She's like the
ironic?
chief people officer, and he's the CEO or something like that.
Is
I
that not
get it.
ironic though?
Workplace relationship things that, like, that's a tale as old as time.
Sure,
He's
sure.
it is funny though because I saw some really good memes out of it, and two of my favorite memes were, one, it said he's a billionaire, or no, he's a millionaire CEO. He could have any supermodel he wants, but he's fucking an elderly HR lady, so that's true love. So that one made me laugh. And then the other one that made me laugh was like, his wife's about to be so rich. She doesn't even understand how rich she's
Well, I
about to
love
be.
it because all the comments are like, if she's smart, she'll wait to divorce him until after his company, lets him go and gives him
Hmm.
a fat ass buyout. So then he gets like,
Hmm.
10, $20 million. And then we hit him with a divorce. And
Hmm.
we both know our public opinions on women fucking over men and the divorce. That's a case where I'm like,
Hmm. Yeah.
you kind of made your
He did it
bed.
to himself. Yeah,
Yep.
that's one of those things that it's like that. That's the man is evil in that situation, and it's just like, if you're gonna have an affair and you're gonna do dumb shit, why would you go into such a public setting? Like, what happened to me and at a shady motel across town?
Their
Like,
reaction, dude, of him just ducking, just diving under the thing. And she's just,
she's like, yeah, it's just like, if they literally would have just kissed, or if they would have just been like, not us, not us,
It's
you know.
great because like they're sitting there and he's like holding her back and they're all lovey, whatever. And
Hmm.
it took them like 10 seconds to realize that they're on the big screen and they're like it
Yeah.
just ducks on. It's a great video. It's a great I don't know if they have any kids or not, but that sucks for them. That's tough for the kids.
I believe he has two kids. I think she was single.
That's tough for the kids.
Yeah. Yeah. It is crazy that she wasn't like, I don't say she was not attractive, but she was
That's
not
tough for the kids.
like a super attractive woman or anything like that too. He's like he got caught with fucking Betty from HR.
He
You
got he got caught with his hands in the cookie jar is what he did. He Buffyed that bitch right up.
know?
I got something I would like to talk about. I am not big on solar power.
Hmm.
I really don't like solar, wind, any of it. It's not sustainable. It's horrible for the environment. So I have my opinions on it. But here's just a thought, and it's not an original thought. I've seen somebody else post it. I'm just reiterating it, and I don't remember who it was. I'm sure it's been copied 1,000 times. But why is it that we spend as much money as we spend? Okay, let me paint a picture. So I want to build a solar farm. Think of like the one in Lapeer. You take hundreds or thousands to hundreds of thousands, whatever, a fuck ton of acres of just land, and then you fill it with solar power. So you clear out all the trees, all the wildlife, everything. You put solar panels, sorry, everywhere. And then I
Hmm.
saw something on Facebook or wherever it was, and it made so much sense to me. It's like, why don't they just put those in like all of the parking lots? Like everywhere that there's a parking lot, why not just put like overhead parking, with like, whatever.
Oh.
Think of it like
Hmm.
one, yeah, I don't mean so there's no parking, you
Hmm.
still park, but
I
there's
was
like
a
the
little confused
overhead.
there. Yeah.
So you have
Hmm.
one, like, because they already give like massive tax breaks and shit to whoever owns the land, right? And then they get a bunch of money from the government and from the energy companies for allowing them to do that. So just
Hmm.
give that to the business that has the parking lot instead of the land. It's probably a lot less you'd have to spend. Now all of the parking for the people who go there have coverage. So if it's raining or something, there's cover over the shit. You're in the shade, right? So it's also all better there. And then you have all the land still perfectly fine. I was like, that makes so much sense to me and why they don't just do
It's
that.
Well, I don't know how they would store the batteries and stuff. There's probably a lot of logistical reasons behind like why it's not that easy to do it. I'm not
I'm
saying I'm not
sure.
shooting the idea
I'm
down. Like,
sure.
it is probably, but I feel like the stores could also see that as like kind of a burden on them too. Like, no, they've got
I'm
this
sure the
thing. I
check
don't know.
wouldn't be a burden,
Also, if I own
you
a
know?
parking lot, I'd call them up. I'd be like, hey, put
Yeah.
like fucking
And I'm
solar
not
panels
saying
on
that you have to get rid of every solar field that's out there and put them all, but I'm just saying, like, at
me.
least mitigate it. Like the big
Hmm.
ones, like your
Well, like,
Costco's, your fucking
hmm,
Sam's Club, like your events, your
hmm.
football stadiums and baseball, all that shit, like that have
I
massive
don't
parking lots.
like because DTE is obviously like the big thing here in Michigan, and they're one of the ones pushing towards the solar and shit like that. I don't understand why they haven't ran a program yet where they're just like, hey, you are a part of our service. We're gonna go out and put 4 solar panels on your roof, and it's gonna drop your monthly bill by $25. People would be like, all right, do it.
We have a real issue. And it's a long conversation, so I don't even feel like getting really into it. But like the power grid that we have is dog shit. It's so old and
Yeah.
outdated and not up to anything. And they just keep pushing these electric cars and electric this and electric that. And it's like I keep seeing shit. Like I'm telling, there's gonna be a class like a fucking a lawsuit, class action
Hmm.
lawsuit against DTE and consumers. Have you seen all the shit of like the last few months of like energy bills like doubling and tripling, and people are like, dude, I'm barely running, and it's their fucking peak time bullshit. They're like,
Hmm.
between 4 and 7 when everybody's home and everybody's using the shit. That's when it costs so much more because of peak hours. Like, buddy,
Hmm.
it's fucking horrible what they're doing with the fucking energy
Hmm.
bills. It's because we can't sustain it. Like we cannot sustain doing all this shit. Like I know in like California and like New York and shit, like,
Yeah.
especially Cali because how hot it gets. There's times where it's like if everybody that lived there like turned their AC on, like they would just be a blackout. Like you would just lose all power through the whole state because the power grid just doesn't it can't sustain it. It's not a sustainable
Yeah.
fucking thing that we have right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
they just keep pushing fucking electric this, electric that, electric this. It's like fuck.
Yeah. I mean, the good news is GM just announced that the plant that's getting built right by my house right now that it's no longer going to be an EV thing. They're going to be building something for the Cadillac, something for the or not something for the Silverado, and something for something else. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it was by 2026 it's supposed to be operational, or 2027 it's supposed to be operational. But it was an EV plant at first, and now they're like, fuck the EVs. Donnie T said we don't have to do them. Fuck 'em. Now I'm a big hybrid guy. Like your Volt, like I was into that. I'm into the hybrid thing. I like the electric cars just because of like what they are, but the push for it, like trying to shove it down our throats,
You just
that's
can't
what I don't like.
mandate it. You just can't
Yeah.
mandate it. You
Yeah.
can't mandate it. You
It's like the
can't force
mask
my
thing.
hand.
Yeah. It's like the mask thing. If they would have just came out and been like, hey, we would appreciate it if all American citizens would wear a mask, a lot more people probably would have been perceptive to it. They would have been
Or
like,
if
oh,
there was like any form of logic or science that backed it, that would be pretty cool.
yeah, but for the first 2 weeks, like if everybody would have just been like, hey,
I
wear a
used to
mask
love getting in
and help us
arguments
out.
with people about that shit,
Yeah.
dude. We're gonna get ourselves banned off of YouTube here talking about this shit. But it was dumb. Like I would love it. You'd go into a store and like if like you're not wearing one, but like they have an N95 on and they're like, you need to wear one to like protect me too. It's not just about yourself. And I'm like, okay, so does the mask work? And they go, yes. And I said, okay, so it works to protect you. Yes. I said, okay, and you have one on. Yes. So then what the fuck are you worried about?
Austin, I could get past all that bullshit. It's
Is
the
that not
people
just
who
like a
I
two plus two
see,
equals four type
yeah,
conversation?
the people I see still to this day that drive alone in their car with a mask on. I
I got
just
the
look at them
gloves
like,
and the mask and everything. I'm
yeah,
like,
I'm
dude,
just like,
holy shit.
just stay home, get Instacart,
Yeah,
get
I don't.
get DoorDash.
I
Don't
don't even.
stop going in public. Yeah,
So that was a straight. Think about the fact that we're 5 years. It's been 5 years since then. Isn't that wild? Doesn't feel like it's been
yeah,
that long.
yeah. But we're still in a recession because of it. So
What are you gonna do? Doesn't hurt they're not supposed to be her podcast. I can tell you that. We're going straight to the fucking moon, baby. Straight to the moon.
yeah, we're poor till we die.
Sure. Two things are
Bury me in
guaranteed
an
in
old
life:
coffee can. Death and taxes. And
Austin
if they're
beating
not supposed
Logan.
to be here, well, it's happened once. We got a best out of five, so we're tied 1-1. Somebody's got to do it 2 more times now.
Yeah, I couldn't feel
Yeah.
better. But great. He's trying to get a little. He was trying to push for a little. See, he doesn't watch any of this, so I can say this stuff, publicly. But he was trying to push for a little Stin versus Willett action here. And I was like, I don't know about all that. I said, I think Stin would be down. I said it'd be a real hard time convincing Willett to come out of retirement and get back
I'm
into
an undefeated. I'm an undefeated champ right now, baby.
yeah, just right off into the sunset.
It's not that like I'm against it. This is just not a very serious year of golf for me. I'm just
He said
like,
it's tough too, just because you guys are so nice to each other. Like you guys would not be like ruthless like me and Logan are. Like oh, good
yeah,
shot, oh, good shot. I
yeah.
want this, I want that.
But also like this year I took this year off of just being
Well, it just depends. It's just you're just so fucking
I plan
weird.
on
You're
not.
such a weird
You know,
person. Like today,
yeah,
like you had like 4 or 5 holes where I was like, what? I even like went to Logan's like, what the fuck is this guy doing today? Like, what is happening right now? You get rid of a couple of those over swings that went left on you, and it was like you did not play bad today by any stretch of the imagination.
no, no. I mean, it was the best 109. The issue, the out of bounds is just what killed me today. Like, I hit over a couple of
Fuck
times.
that. I felt
and
that.
under. You hit into a
Think about it. I
couple
mean, you would have beat
cattails.
Logan today if you and Logan played. You would have beat him.
Yeah,
So for all the better,
fuck him.
fuck him, fuck him.
I can't wait for the new Happy Gilmore.
It comes out Friday,
It's
man.
gonna
I'm excited.
disappoint.
I have
It's gonna
very,
disappoint.
very low. I almost have high expectations for the sake of like, I hope the storyline is good in the sense of like they
Mm-hmm.
pick off where they left off and it like makes sense for that. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
it just to be like we just threw shit together because it you know it's gonna make money. Even if the movie sucks, but like the storyline makes sense a little bit, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
happy. But there's so many, golfers and actors and football players and fucking there's so many people in this movie, dude. It's wild.
My problem is they just that's it. Like they just like to stack the cast nowadays to make you watch it, and then you watch it and you just get disappointed. So it's just like
I'm excited. I'm excited
I have
though.
high and low expectations for
Yep. Agreed. It's one of the few movies I've looked forward to in a while.
it. Yeah, yeah. They I don't know. It's one of those movies I'm scared for them to ruin. Bringing a second one on. Like
Especially
if they
because
were.
it's been 30 some years. It was like, what was it,
Yeah,
1996 or something is when the first one came out. So it's been a long time. 29 years, whatever it is. Yeah,
so
been a long
I'm
time.
a little spooked on that.
Been a long time. Well, all right, Mr. Willett. Do you have anything else you'd like to say? I know we're just over an hour right now.
I don't really think I have anything else for today.
Well, it's a good
All right.
episode. It was great to see you again. Great to come back to entertain the people. We're gonna have to work out the kinks, obviously, with the new software for a little while, over the next couple weeks. But we'll get everything panned out and handled. And we'll keep it moving. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're still watching now, you're a hero. You're a day one. You're an important person to us, and we love you.
Share us with your friends, share us all around. Get us out there. Check out our Facebook page because in about a month we're going to be doing a gift card giveaway. Build Jimmy Jans, big sub people. Let's get it out there. Hey everybody, have a great week. Enjoy Happy Gilmore 2. Enjoy whatever you got going on. Peace out, y'all.